10 days later, and this baby is kind of losing some flowers, but I think I see new buds coming. This is the snapdragon. I think those are new buds. I wasn't sure if I needed to deadhead that one, but I will find out. Everything else in that pot's good though. The hostas are doing good. And then this little plant I may put here, or I may take it to the front. It's doing good. It's not yellowing, so that's good. These are doing good. This one is looking a little sad. It's browning, yellowing. I have a feeling this is one that should not be watered a lot, and this spot does get pretty good water, so if that doesn't end up working out, I'll just move it or take it out. Try something new. We've got some cosmos coming up here, and then I put a zinnia there, and I need to dig these up. These are more of the lilies. They're like invasive. They're taking over. I need to pull some of these up. I just want them to be in the back. I don't want them to come forward. Snapdragons are doing good over here. This little tree still looks alive, so that's good. There's more lilies coming up right there. I'm going to have to pull those. But overall, this bed is still pretty, minus the water hose, obviously. So I'm going to probably put more rope on this fence because the chickens walk right through it. And potentially get some rocks the way I have over in my roses section, and just kind of line this with rocks to make it look a little more neat. And then my monstera that I brought out here completely died off, but there's a new leaf, so I'm thinking it will come back eventually, and it'll be an outdoor plant until winter. Hopefully it'll be nice. It's just gonna be super sunny, but there are lots of rosebuds coming in. You can see here, if it will focus, there we go. And there's some here, and oh, that is so pretty. Here's one, looking lovely. And then this baby is coming up, looking amazing so far. It will really fill out soon. And then that little bud there. And this one has a lot. We got these pretty girls. And this one. I love these. These are so pretty. And there's lots more buds coming. It's so bright over here. So like around, I don't know, 1 or 2, this is all shaded, and this stays full of sun pretty much the entire day. So I think the roses are good for that, you know, to stay in the sun all day, where everything else could use a little shade. Cilantro is still going. Looks like it's going to seed, actually. I can tell right here it's starting to bolt, which is totally fine because I'm not really eating it. Sorry, I'm trying to focus. Got it on manual focus, so I have to do the work. But stuff is still really good and smells nice. Could probably cut it back and let it keep going. Letting the chickens eat it. Tomatoes are going strong. They're doing awesome. Got some babies here. They're going to be growing. We've got all of them tied up, which I need to do a little bit more tying because the tops are kind of going crazy now. This one's doing really nice. They're all doing good. And then all the little basil sprouts are doing their thing, coming up. Onions are still growing down there. And these marigolds are just looking lovely. I mean, that is like super bright. Look at that. They're so pretty. And the bananas are coming up, like the ones I cut back. They're all coming back. Look at this big one. And then I put some cosmos down here, here, and here. And then I had thrown seeds down and these sprouted. There were actually a whole bunch and I just thinned them out so they can have a chance to grow nicely. And Scarlett's ready to come hang out. Come on, girlfriend. Hey, pretty girl. She's done being in her house today. Excuse me, Stella. Let's see if there's any egg, because it's just, oh, there's one, because it's just her, and this one, she has her own apartment. I need to fix that. Her little roosting bar gets knocked down. I don't know what she's doing in there. Being crazy. The dogs knocked that over. And the other day, Matt and I, my husband, we made a fire and burned a bunch of crap. Like if you see, all the wood is gone from over there in that bed. And some from over there, and we just burned it all, and the banana pieces. So there's just a little bit left we'll burn. I still need to rake all of this up. Maybe our yard guy will hook it up. We'll see. And my sweet friend Bess, we are plant lovers. She gave me this beautiful starfish cactus. It's gonna be amazing. It's been inside the whole time because she gave it to me around Christmas. So now I brought it outside, and hopefully I waited and put it out here at the right time, because probably should have like hardened it off, but it was a really overcast day and kind of misty, and then it rained like crazy last night, so it got a good drink of water. I don't know, might be okay. We shall see. And then in this section, this is my vegetable garden pretty much. I had to fence it off because of the chickens and the dogs. They get in there. And it's just like the fence is really just thrown up and laying on these T-posts. It's done kind of, you know, ghetto, but it's working, and I didn't want to buy anything or spend any money, so there's that. These are the onions. They're doing pretty good. Still growing strong. And then there's a lot of little grass sprouts I need to pull out, but that's a zucchini, and so is that one. And then, can you see the radishes? Look. Look at that. They're coming up nicely. Let me see, now that we're in the shade, I can probably, yeah, make it a little bit brighter. And then we have the peas growing up the trellis, which again, they're not going to last that much longer. But the other night I made a salad and I cut some pea shoots and put them in it, and it was so good. Same with the radishes. I ate some radishes. They were really good. They were mild, but had that just kind of a little bit of a spice flavor. Loved it. Really, really good. And I don't like radishes from the store, but these are really nice. And over here, I just have some pots that I had by the front door, but the chickens were eating the plants. So this is that chocolate mint I had. It's doing good. What I did was I took some of these stems and I just pushed them down in the pot like that, and covered it with dirt and let it grow its own roots. So you just stick it, you bury the stem, in other words, and then it will grow roots. This smells so good just touching it like that. I can already smell it. It's really nice. Peppermint mint. Oh wow, I thought this was chocolate mint. Peppermint mint. Oh, nice. Pretty cool. Yeah, you see the roots right here? Because I had this in the ground. Oh, I keep saying that. It is in the ground in the pot. But yeah, it will grow roots along its stems, so you could just bury them when they get kind of leggy and make your plant fuller. Marigolds, again, I think these are pansies. They're so pretty. I mean, just look at that. If you could see it, it's kind of blurry. Hello. Anyway, they're beautiful. There we go. Love those. And then the Buddha plant, just like Bess told me, she gave me this one as well. It's coming back and it's beautiful. That leaf is so pretty. There we go. Love it. Cannot wait for that to get even bigger. So pretty. So down here we have those tomato plants that I started, tomato seeds. Again, I'm not sure what the variety is, but they were fabulous. They were so good, and I'm excited. I have like, I think there's 20 of these. So amazing. And this is my little okra, and I'll be planting that in one of the beds soon. I've got one there, and there's 2 over there, and 1 there. And then I have the cosmos and those other little pots. Here's some of the peas growing. I'm ready to see some flowers. They look good though. They're doing good. It's just about to get really hot, so wish them luck. But yeah, there's that. And then more onions. These are like some red onions. And then these are zinnias. They're really coming up since the last time you saw them. They were really little. They're pretty big now. And same with the watermelon. They're getting pretty big. They've got more leaves. Can't wait to plant those. I gotta figure out where. And then this little baby is a cantaloupe. I planted this here so when the peas are done, the cantaloupe can grow up this trellis. So it's gonna follow right behind it. And that's zucchini, and so is that. Those are gonna get really big. And they're so much bigger than the last time I shot the video, the tour. They've really gotten big. They were super tiny. They're bigger in this bed than they are in that bed. And it's probably because this bed doesn't have as thick of amount of soil, because the bed just, the wood broke down, where this one still has a pretty good box shape and held the soil in a little bit better. I'm assuming that's why. This is the new climbing rose that's going to be fabulous. It's called Pretty in Pink, and I am freaking out about it. It's going to be so beautiful. I cannot wait for this to grow and produce flowers. It's going to have like dark fuchsia, really full blooms. It's going to be just so beautiful, and I'm really excited. It's a climbing rose, so it's going to climb over whatever I want it to, and still don't know where I'm going to put it, but we'll figure that out soon. The lavender is doing really good. I'm not sure if I should be pulling the flowers off to encourage more growth, but I have been. I don't know, but I think it's going to be okay. And the rosemary is still doing pretty good. Doesn't look much bigger or much smaller, but I do notice some new growth here. So I guess it is getting a little taller. I need to take some cuttings, even though it's tiny. I want to take some cuttings and see if I can get some roots going, make a new plant. And here is the carnation plant I was telling you about that had 0 flowers. When I bought it, I got it on sale, and it was like no flowers. They were all dead buds. I cut it all the way back and was hoping for blooms. And in the last video 10 days ago, I was like, oh, here's some blooms I see. Look at all of these. I mean, are these not just freaking beautiful? They're so pretty, and there's so many more coming. I'm so excited. I can't wait for more. It's just beautiful. And here is the container tomato. Only one I'm trying in a container. And I can already see, look at this little tomato. Let's see, where is it? Right here. Let me focus. Look at that. Look at that baby. It's the first tomato that I've seen. I am so excited. So this one's actually doing really good. It gets only morning sun, and then around like 1 o'clock, maybe 12 or 1, it is in the shade. So I'm doing an experiment. We'll see about the ones that are in full sun versus this one that gets more shade. Let's let these crazy little girls out. Hello, darlings. Hello. Well, they've been waiting for that. It's funny how they're so loud and then you let them out and they get so quiet. They're like, oh, now we... Oh, and of course, it wouldn't be right unless Miss Scarlet was being a bad girl. Come on, honey. Get out. Let's get this darn chicken. No, ma'am. You quit it. She's always getting in there. I gotta fix that soon. So this is a tray I was using. I was filling it with water and then sitting the little pots in there so that they could, get watered, from the bottom. And that was really working out great. These are more okra. They're doing so good. I'm excited to plant those. Probably in another week or two, they'll be a lot bigger, and then we can plant them in the back. And in that back bed over there, I'm going to put some compost in and just get it prepared for some transplants. Who are you running from? Oh, Lord, Brownie. Another rescue mission. Give me a moment. This girl is being bad. Brownie. Come on, Brownie. Come on. Come on. You tell them you're sorry. You tell them you're sorry. Are you sorry? No, you're not. Stay out of there. Okay. So yeah, that's the garden update. 10 days later from the first one. And I will show you more as it goes on. See you soon.